Think fast, chuckle nuts!
Hello everyone, think fast. It is Monster Camp. Monster Camp is the sequel to Monster Prom, a game I have played on this channel once before, which is basically as quickly described as a as a Mario Party visual novel, or dating sim. Anyway, this is the PC version of the game, PC version, PC options. Considering it's mostly sprite work, this is all you get. And this game does have like has multiple endings, so it has a very wild replayability. But unlike the first time I played this game series, Monster Prom, I actually have friends that are going to be helping me with this one. So I'm going to go get them, and then we'll kick off with the game. And as I have promised, I have brought two friends along with me today. First, I would like to introduce Charles C Bernardo.
Hello, it is me, the animating guy.
And secondly, I would like to introduce Naraloka.
Hi, I'm a written artist turned rookie voice actor.
And we're going to embark on this terrible decision together. I definitely did not pull them into this room to help me with a rope and duct tape their hands together. Nope, definitely didn't.
Send help.
He used glue.
I used Gorilla Glue. Send help. Anyway.
Remember that one lady with the Gorilla Glue in her hair?
Oh,
he used that on her hands.
Oh, sadness. All right. So here we go. Voice introductions. Make your own voices. So I guess I didn't know this is an option, but whatever. We're gonna do our own voices, and it's gonna be terrible, except for Charles, because he does voice stuff on occasion.
That's right.
So there are three of us playing. We'll play a short game. It says 70 minutes, but but a lot of it's inflated by, you know, just banter between players or amongst yourself trying to decide options.
Got it.
All right.
So
I'm gonna win. I don't even know how to play.
So here we go. And because I guess I'm the host, quote unquote host, I'll do this. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. For us, it did. So we have DLC characters available for those that wish to have it. So if you see the little icon above heads, that's basically a DLC character that I don't know how to access otherwise or give a full body perspective. But these are player characters.
Ah.
I remember some of these dudes.
So yeah, these are the
I
same.
don't know anything.
These are the same four from the first game, Monster Prom. So I'm gonna pick my boy, and you can make whatever name you want with this. We'll go with Chazzer. We'll try something somewhat weird. And like with the other game, if you have a thing for pronouns, you can always choose whatever pronoun you prefer when doing this, and it doesn't affect how the game plays. It's just for you yourself.
Got it.
There we go. So I picked up myself. I get to pick 3 items that I think will help me on my quest, so to say. And these kind of help indicate your stats starting out. So I don't know what these do, but you guys will get different options than what I do. So I'm going to take a Philosopher's Stone growing kit.
Yeah!
A chest 2.
Yahoo!
And the Blade.
Oh, sure. I love Beyblade.
No, Blade. All right. Oh, I've locked out that slot. So there was a little slime guy on my dude I picked, so he's gone now.
Ah.
Which sucks. So, who would like to be player 2?
I guess I can go.
All right, Charles. Choose one of 6 options, and whatever you pick will lock out the option for narrow down to 4.
I'll pick Two-Horn guy.
This guy up here?
Sure. Oh, it just swaps them.
Yep.
Huh.
Huh, noted.
Sure.
All right.
Mm.
Would you
His name can be Scovenfield.
All right. If I
Scovenfield. There, that's the one. Scovenfield.
Scovenfield. All right. And which is there a pronoun you would like to prefer with this, or do you want to stick with the
I
default?
will be a he.
Alrighty.
It is he's Scovenfield.
All right. Oh, I suppose Charles still has to pick his stuff. So Charles, what would you like on your thing? Slide over them so you
I'll
can read
take
names.
the sword.
This one.
The sword of Aurora, King of Lions.
Okay,
Yes.
you get 2 more. So a magic mirror, Satanist kit, MC Griffin EP, or the totally fine ukulele, along with other things.
I'll take the uke and the magic mirror.
All right. And Nara, you get your choice between these 2. Well, these 4 really.
All right, I'll take the dude in the yellow shirt.
You just base yellow dude.
Yep.
All right. Do you want one of these names, or do you want to make your own name?
Yeah. Like I don't know if I can come up with a better name than Scovenfield.
You could try.
Yellow
Yellow it is. I'm kidding.
Actually, you know what? Mellow.
Mellow,
Yeah.
just like that.
Yep.
All right. Any preferred pronoun? You want to stick with he?
I'll stick with he.
All right. And what are your items? You get bootleg Juan, the magical Latino cat, spooky campfire stories, Iron Maiden sleeping bag, a multi-tool, a coloring Hawaiian shirt, the smallest violin, magma trekking boots, Sudoku Rubik cube, or a piñata pool toy.
I'll take the world's smallest violin.
All right.
Oh, let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. I'll take the Hawaiian shirt and the multi-tool.
All right. Right down the middle.
Street Center.
One might say that the monster prom had hardened us to all the highs and lows of love. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 2 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again.
Not again.
Everything
Sorry.
seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojima, however you say it, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishara, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be one of the most annoying roommates ever. Calculus to Hewlett-Packard, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest. Dahlia Aquino, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LaVey, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. I can't speak today. Help the narrator. The bus trip was
Take some
long.
water.
I should. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Alright, so which of the artists would you want to read the most? Common mistakes when performing your first fertility ritual. 50 facts about sequoias. My deep complex feelings about Camerbrent. I can't say half these words. Secret tricks to win at rock, paper, scissors. How to headbutt a very big rock. Very illegal things I do while in international waters.
Now that's my kind of book.
Great.
How to headbutt a very big rock. Alright, everybody else gets the same choice. So, Scovenfield, what is your pick? I think you can pick the same one if you want to. I will say I picked mine by name alone, but I think this does influence who you get like a head start on trying to woo.
Hmm. Well, Scovenfield likes to perform first fertility rituals.
Okay, so you get that one. And Mello, what's the flow?
Very illegal things.
Very illegal things.
I want to break the law.
Okay, so apparently I'm after Dahlia. All right. Does anybody else want to be Dahlia?
Whoa, that article! This sounds awesome. Let me read it. Step one. Head with the rock. Okay, I like where this is going. Seek immediate medical attention because you probably have a concussion. Oh, I just went through puberty. Sorry. No way this article clearly wasn't written with me in mind. I could easily headbutt 2 rocks before I get a concussion. Jazzer, we should work on writing our own headbutting article at Camp to rival this pitiful excuse for literature. What do you say?
All right. And you're looking to court Joy. Let's see. Okay, I'll take this one. Oh, that article is an old favorite of mine. It's so hard to find good fertility ritual advice nowadays. You need more advice, Scovenfield. I suggest performing your ritual under a waning crescent moon, and don't forget to have backup sage and a fire extinguisher on hand. There's going to be a waxing crescent moon during the camp, you know. Maybe you can perform a fertility ritual together. Wait, did that sound weird? It wasn't supposed to sound weird. Actually, it sounded fucking hot. You're in. All right. Nara, would you like to be your boy? Would you like to be this boy?
Yeah, sure. Hey, that's a rad article. I should write something like that. What wouldn't I do in international waters? Illegal fishing, some like treason, probably a lot of butt stuff. You seem like the kind of person who might have the nerve to do butt stuff in international waters, Mello. Maybe this camp isn't going to be so lame after all.
Oh, we only had 2 weeks to do butt stuff. I mean, woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And we're starting.
Woo, butt stuff!
Immediately into the butt stuff. Meanwhile, fertility rituals with Joy. Don't worry, it's not weird. Don't make it weird.
Fertility? Yeah, it's just growing plants.
So,
I mean,
I don't know what these do. I think, yes, okay. So, based on what we picked on the bus, and I think maybe a little bit about who we're starting off with wooing, these are our stats right now, and they correspond, and we can also increase our stats by going to, they have icons over there right now, but the icons kind of decide what stats you're increasing. Every place you go will always give you a +2 to a stat, and then there's an event that follows immediately afterward that has a 50-50 choice on what you want to pick. And what your stats are does influence success or failure at what you pick.
Okay.
So RNG, got it.
A little bit RNG, yeah. Let's see. I am liking a lot of charm, but I'm pretty fun apparently. Charles, you are very bold, my friend.
Scovenfield only needs to be bold, creative, and charming. Nothing else.
All right. Anyway, and Nara is very creative and very smart. Oh God, he's a bookworm. Anyway, I'm going to the camp dome. That day, you join the merciless trials of the camp dome. Your team is faced with a potato sack race. It seems easy, but this is the camp dome, and so the potato sacks are filled with swarms of bees. Your teammates are discouraged, both because they're not fond of bees and because the enemy team is mostly comprised by sentient bees. Aren't all bees sentient anyway? Giving them a clear advantage over you. It looks dire for you, but use your cunning to remind your team that the bee population on Earth is inexplicably decreasing, and bees are heading towards unavoidable extinction. This fact really messes with the enemy's team's head, giving you the edge that you need. Your nasty leadership skills grant you +2 charm. Alright, all-rounder, baby. You can link up with Dahlia afterwards. She practices headbutting rocks while you give her pointers on headbutting rocks. Oh boy.
Go, Nara, do it.
Okay, you're this man.
Alright then. Hey, stop headbutting my rocks!
Your rocks? Well, if they're yours, how did my forehead get all over them, huh? I forgot her voice.
It's fine. I'm gonna do it at least twice throughout this.
Sorry, Toots. Those rocks and that precious forehead blood belong to me. I purchased Camp Spooky.
You stole my evil laugh. How could a fiend like you possibly want with a wonderful high mortality rate summer camp like this?
Nothing at all. That's why I'm demolishing Camp Spooky and replacing it with something much more evil. A suburban shopping mall.
But no, Camp Spooky means no classic summer camp experiences. And no classic summer camp experience means no best summer ever. I won't allow it. I will defeat you in lower single combat. When I'm through with you, your broken bones will have broken bones.
You think mere violence can stop me? Please, if you break my bones, I'll just buy replacement bones from destitute millennials. Your physical attacks are useless against me, Dahlia. For the true source of my power is capitalism itself. Capitalism has no bones. All right, I have to go run an errand real quick. Someone told me there's still a rainforest that hasn't been burned down yet. I'll be right back with the bulldozers.
No, I can't let him win. I'm allergic to letting other people win. If he's right, though, my fists are useless against him, unless I defeat capitalism first. But how can I attack something that has no bones? Surely capitalism must have a weak point. If only I knew what it was.
Oh, you have an idea. Capitalism's weak point is... Capitalism depends on the void in our souls in which we fill with consumer goods. That's its weakness. Fill the void! It's genitals!
Right.
Okay, so I basically have to choose between hoarding and the obvious weak point. Unfortunately, I don't know what stats these pertain to. Even though I'm well-rounded, my fun is better than everything, so... This sounds fun.
So fun. But he said capitalism has no bones. Are you sure it has genitals?
Of course it does. How do you think it manages to fuck the pole so hard?
I get it. By genitals, you mean the fact that capitalism preys on our innate sexual urges in order to tempt us to make purchasing decisions that are ultimately against our greater social interests, thus perpetuating a cycle of consumption which empowers elites while keeping the poor destitute.
Yeah, that's for sure what you meant.
That's brilliant! Then we just need to stop that and we'll be victorious. But I used all my think power on that one big sentence. How will we ever think smart enough to destroy capitalism genitals? Should we recruit Joy? Vera? Perhaps sexy purple gummy bear Liam?
Oh, no, not Liam. No, you don't need that kind of competition. There's only one way to solve this. The dumbest way possible.
You mean punching the entire United States government until it outlaws sexy advertising?
Dahlia took the stupid words right out of your mouth, which is hot because it's almost like kissing. You head to Washington, D.C. and punch the government right in the bills, temporarily putting a damper on capitalism worldwide.
I thought it said punch him in the balls.
It was bills. It's clever. It's wordplay. I love it.
Curses! Profits have never been this low! Damn your socially responsible punching! You win this round, summer campers. Now I have to go lobby the government to undo all the good work you just did. Now take me 24 hours. That will take me 24 hours, at least. How could you inconvenience me like this? You haven't heard the last of Mr. Papa's evil CEO, you hear me? This is Nova.
Well, looks like that was the last we'll be hearing from that creep. Good work, Chazzer. The way you punched the president was extremely attractive.
Oh, I did not know I was punching the president. Well, I'm on a watch list now. Nice!
It's okay.
You've been working on your sexy executive punch for just this reason. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Oh,
Alright.
for punching the hell out of the president.
Hell yeah.
Scoping field.
So, because I chose the Camp Dome, that is no longer an option you can go to for this round. So, hopefully you can see enough of my mouse taking up the screen there, but...
What's the one on the bottom right?
I think that's the Scout HQ. Yes. Or bottom right, sorry,
bottom
the
right.
banner. Which is...
Scoping field decides to head to the manor.
That day you find a mirror in the haunted manor, but instead of showing your reflection, it shows you an exaggerated evil version of yourself. Evil you says, you will never surmount to your insecurities. Look at how imperfect I am, and look at how flawed you are. Nobody will ever love you. Counterpoint, many of your perceived flaws are totally fabricated by the greedy companies looking to make a profit by promising to fix things you literally can't control. As soon as you say that, evil you shrieks bloody murder and disappears. Nice! You gain +2 boldness, because you're amazing just the way you are.
More bold.
God, you are bold. Later,
I am bold.
You're looking around for Joy. You just finished reading her copy of How to Be a Slightly Better Friend Despite Your Suffocating Horniness by Dr. Hugh G. Boner, MD. You see Joy nearby. She's quietly reading, and you learn that it's rude to interrupt. So you give the book back and turn to go. Yay! You showed basic respect for your friend. Oh, that was me. Wait, Schoenfield. I already forgot the name. I forgot her voice. That's it? You're just going to leave without introducing any absurd, high-stakes shenanigans? Come on, don't be shy. You're always inciting the anger of the dark evil forces. And I always save you, thanks to my magical powers and impeccable leadership skills. You tell Joy that you don't really have any urgent matters going on. Yeah, I can't talk. Ever since you stabbed that ghost in the face last week, things around camp have been pretty chill. Oh, well, I guess that's good. I mean, it's not like I was hoping you were possessed by an eldritch horror, so I could cleanse you and save you the world from a primal evil. In fact, I'm happy you're not interrupting me with life or death narrative stakes. I was technically supposed to take the summer off, so I guess I'll relax. Joey's so cute, and you also low-key workaholic. You remind her that she defeated Dimitri and Morty's plan to poison the water supply last week. That was enough heroics, right? Schoenfield, you're totally right. Dimitri and Morty are my closest official nemesis. Nemesis? Whatever that word is, I don't get it. We should head over to Camp Rival Camp right away. We can spy on Dimitri and Morty and make sure they're not plotting the end of the world, or rise to the dark side, or anything like that. Great idea, Schoenfield! Not what you meant, but whatevs. You follow Joy to Camp Rival Camp, and you two hide out in the bushes. Right away you spot Dimitri and Morty. Check out those fiendish, muscular villains. They're clearly planning some kind of evil scheme. This voice has changed 3 times in this dialogue, by the way. Just look at them. They're using that sword to make adorable origami animals? Yep. Morty and Dimitri are doing some adorable, and maybe deadly, arts and crafts. Before long, they move on to their next BFF activity. Grooming an alpaca. Dimitri put a body hat on the poncho on an alpaca. And Morty is busy weaving beads into its mane. They are having so much fun. Okay, I know this doesn't look like they're being evil, but what if that's a sacrificial alpaca? Maybe they're preparing to sacrifice it to some kind of evil ritual? Then you watch as these two shitless goofballs cook up some homemade raspberry jelly. Somehow they fashion some fancy jelly beards, and then wear the beards? Sticky but sexy. This is so frustrating. I can't tell if these two are doing evil deeds or if they're being stupid. And I'll look like a total idiot if I intervene when there's no evil to defeat. Can't believe I'm saying this, but Schoenfield, what do you think? How do we tell if Morty and Dimitri are actually being evil? They are idiots, and stupidity is basically a different language. Hire an interpreter who's fluent in stupidity, or Disney movies taught you well. If these two are evil, they'll burst into a classic villain song sooner or later. And remember, I don't know what correlates to what, but your stats do matter if this succeeds or fails either option.
Yeah. Let's do the top option.
All right, if they're hire an interpreter for stupidity, not so smart.
Me dumb.
Someone who's fluent in stupidity? It's interesting, but I'm not sure who we... Oh my goodness, I know exactly who we can ask. Oh god, it's Scott.
Oh no, it's Scott.
I don't know if somebody else wants to be him. He won't appear constantly, but I'm already doing 2 voices in this bit.
I guess I'll do it. Hey guys, thanks for asking me to hang out at Camp Rival Camp's bushes. I love hanging in bushes, sometimes peeing on them.
Thanks for coming, Scott. Schofield and I have a favor to ask. You know how you're a really good boy, right?
Yes! I am a really, really, really good boy.
Since you're such a good boy, we want to go talk to Dimitri and Morty right over there. They come back here and tell us if they're planning anything nefarious. Got it? Scott walks over to Dimitri and Morty. You're worried that this is going to end with a werewolf, minotaur, vampire bloodbath. But Dimitri and Morty quickly invite Scott to play with them right away. Suspiciously quickly, almost as if they were hoping this would happen. After 45 minutes of solid playtime, Scott returns to the bushes with Dimitri and Morty. I just now noticed the picture changed.
Yeah.
Oh god. Scott, you look different. What happened? What did they do to you?
Joyce, go with me. I've joined the dark side, so that means I have to betray you. Look out, I'm betraying you right to your face.
I guess I'll do this one here quick, and then I'll leave Nara to the other guy if that comes up. Yes,
Alright.
young Mr. Howell is on our side. It was our plan from the beginning to lure someone in with our fun activities and then turn them evil. Oh, I knew these guys were up to something. I guess Scott was a perfect target. You probably needed someone impressionable.
You got that right, babe. Arguably, indoctrination. I can't read words.
Words are hard.
Indoctr-
Our evil indoctrination. Our evil indoctrination only works on people who are kind of dumb and have some washboard abs, right, Scott?
Yeah. Morty and Dimitri taught me that. The only way to be a real good boy is to be a bad boy. That's why I'm being a bad boy right now, because I want to be a good boy. So get ready for me to be bad. I'm gonna say cusses and bark at night, and I'm gonna pee wherever I want. I kinda already do that, but still.
I love how he's cross-eyed.
Face. Yeah.
This is going to take me all afternoon to fix this. I guess I asked for it. Goodness, why am I such a workaholic? Schofield, can you get out of here? I have to defeat these 2 idiots and make Scott good again. And you tend to make everything more difficult. Bye. You leave. The white-hot searing pain of my social reduction makes you lose -2 charm and +1 boldness. At this point, maybe you should just join the dark side for attention.
Okay.
Wow.
And an achievement popped on my end. I don't think you guys can see it. It says bad boy. Alright, Nara, you have 3 choices out of all of this. Woods, Lake, or Scout HQ.
Let's go to Scout HQ.
Scout HQ. That day, there's a guest speaker at the Monster HQ. Monster Scouts HQ. I can't talk. She's a were-eagle monster scout. We're here to tell you all about the advancing through the levels. Her speech is surprisingly interesting. She started out at Camp Spooky, just like you, and worked super hard to earn every single badge. She also hints at some possible foul play, including her murdering of a high-level scout and wearing her skin as a disguise in order to advance through the ranks. Sure, it's inspiring. You're too busy flirting with your friends to dedicate that kind of time to monster scouts, but still, her speech instills you with +2 creativity. I'm gonna take a quick drink.
Take that drink.
I know what I signed up for by being the narrator. I'm gonna break away from this for a minute, but just tell these guys, and also you folks that are watching that haven't seen that one, when I recorded Monster Prom, I did this all by myself and gave everybody different voices. My throat was dead.
Did you forget them?
Forget who?
The voices, so like.
Oh
the
yeah,
characters.
totally. Well, I think I remember like 1 or 2, and I may have like already given one of them away to somebody else. Anyway, after doing whatever you were doing at the location where you were at that time, you're intrigued to find Damien seemingly playing with a bunch of sticks.
No, I'm not playing with sticks. I'm gathering sticks. Because I'm doing some high quality craftsmanship to transform these sticks into, wait for it, pointy sticks. An absolutely essential camping weapon. Okay, fine, I don't really need pointy sticks. Just wanted to use this. Just wanted to use this sick new Swiss Army knife on my dad's gave me for camp. Check it out. Get the bottle opener in case we come upon a wild beer bottle haunting these woods. Ugh. Its attachment is a screwdriver, like for maybe if we get lost, and we need to build a computer to use Google Maps to find our way back. Then there's a toothpick, which, check this out, is not actually for picking teeth out of your fellow campers' mouths while they're sleeping. Yeah, totally not suspicious at all.
Not at all.
I learned that the fun way. But my dad told me this isn't just any Swiss Army knife. It's a hell Swiss Army knife. It's not from Switzerland. It's not from the Switzerland in Europe. It's from the Switzerland located in the third circle of hell. That's what makes it better. It's like a 1,000-degree knife.
I'm not watching that video.
Damn it. Since it's from hell, I know it has some sick secret tools that you have to discover for yourself. But I want to use them now. Tell me your secrets, knife. Tell me. I've been screaming that all day, but I still won't reveal them. Sucks. How do I get my knife to show me the hidden tools?
Oh, wow! I clicked super fast. I thought I actually clicked an option. Play Truth or Dare. Play Truth or Dare with the Swiss Army knife. That's the best way to find out anyone's secrets. Or just read little Kenny Knows His Knife, the super popular children's book that became a bestseller while also increasing infant mortality rate by 400%.
You know, we'll go for the bottom option.
All right, little Kenny Knows His Knife. So creative. You never leave home without a copy of your favorite childhood book, so you and Damien sit down to read it.
Little Timmy Knows His Knife by a stabby mofo.
Wordplay is fantastic.
I love it. Once upon a time, little Kenny was playing ball when he found a knife in the woods. He sold his soul to a demon to be forever bonded to the blade, as it was forged in hell. This book, such a beautiful meditation on the fleeting joys of childhood.
The story goes on to tell that the demon teaches little Kenny how to properly take care of the Swiss, but the Switzerland and hell kind of Swiss Army knife. The book also details a hell knife's many secret features, including a soul container to harvest the souls of enemies, which you can cut out with the soul cutting knife attachment. To activate the soul container, all you have to do is play a vinyl of a good soul music backwards. In exchange for confessing your darkest secrets, the knife also reveals a pair of scissors with the power to cut someone's life thread, and a fully functional corkscrew.
That's the most touching story I ever heard. Hey, let's celebrate by having a nice dinner together. My treat.
Oh, fantastic. You take him up on that offer. Damien whispers a secret to the knife, and the date starts with him uncorking a bottle of wine for you with a secret corkscrew. You enjoy a lovely meal together, during which Damien plays some good soul music backwards. Afterwards, while engaging in some sexy knife foreplay, Damien cuts your soul out of your body.
Ow! Don't worry, I promise I'll take good care of it. Into the container you go, little soul.
Shockingly, you have the soul ripped right off your body. Or having the soul ripped from your body doesn't make you feel all that different. You're already kind of a bad person. The only real difference is that the warm fuzzy feelings from your nights with Damien, and the rush of +2 charm and +1 fun filling space where your soul once was. Alright.
Oh, I at least got that.
Charles, you failed.
I'm losing.
Everybody chooses a fictional character. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. By the way, there's a typo up here.
At the
Out.
Fictional character. Any fictional character, really.
Got it.
You can just kind of blurt it out. I'm still trying to think of one.
Okay. Hercules.
Superman.
The swamp monster, swamp thing, whatever you want to call that. The classic movie villain or monster villain.
Okay.
You're the manager of a burger joint. Player order is decided based on which fictional character you would make the best assistant manager. Start debating now. Lost.
Hercules.
I lost. I'll take the L. All right. What did you say, Nara? I've already forgotten.
Superman.
Okay. This is a good debate. All right. So who is the better assistant manager between Hercules and Superman?
Hercules.
Granted, doesn't freaking Clark Kent work for like a newspaper company or whatever?
Yeah, but he's a busboy, not the main cheese. Hercules is the main cheese.
Wait, okay, if we're talking, I don't know if you're talking like historically accurate, quote unquote, Hercules or Disney Hercules.
Oh, Disney Hercules.
Okay. I don't know, Disney Hercules might be able to do it, but he's kind of dumb. Like a little dumb.
He's the main cheese squeeze for the guy that needs. And it's a burger joint.
Alright.
What would Clark Kent's way too high profile to be an assistant, to be a manager at a burger joint. Hercules, he's the right kind of guy. You guys ever watch, what was it, Disney's Hercules Adventure, where he goes to high school and all that stuff?
I have.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the caring kind of Hercules that would work as a manager, and probably nothing more. Clark Kent, he's gotta save the world. He's gotta be a fake reporter and do a double identity. Nah, Jimmy Neutron's gonna come in and just be like, "Oh, can I get?"
Are you seriously?
And then Clark Kent's gonna be like, "So you mean salt?" And he was like, "No, sodium chloride." Then freaking Superman's gonna freaking decompose sodium and chloride into two separate atoms because he's too powerful, and then freaking kill Jimmy Neutron. Hercules a burger? Okay, here's burger. There's my argument.
All right. Darren, do you have any rebuttal, or are you gonna?
You know what? Well, I got nothing. I'm taking the L on that one.
All right, here we go. So we got a first, we got a second, and like I said, I'll take the L. Swamp Thing has got nothing for being an assistant manager. I will admit to that. By the way, that was turn order.
Oh, okay.
So you get first pick of where you would like to go.
I need to increase my boldness, and to increase my boldness, I need to go to the speech.
The speech?
The beach, the lake.
Oh, the lake.
The
Okay.
beach.
I think
That's the one.
I think that's fun, but are you sure about that?
Oh, is it? Oh, never mind. I don't want to have fun.
I'm pretty sure boldness
need to
is the manners still.
Oh, okay. Well, I need a. Let's just be bold. To the manor.
To the manor. That day you venture into the haunted manor. Everything is going fine, and you're reassured on how brave you are. When suddenly a ghost, or is it just someone wearing a blanket with two holes, so hard to tell the difference, appears and whispers in your ear. Remember one day you will be long gone and no one will remember you. All the struggle you endured to become a better version of yourself, both personally and professionally, will eventually mean nothing. The ghost leaves you while you take that in, gaining +2 boldness in the process. Existential crisis.
I'm bold.
Boldness outweighs an existential crisis. Noted. Later, you're wandering around trying to tell if you have a mercury poisoning from all the tuna that you ate for breakfast. When you see Joy and Scott.
Yo, Scovenfield, check it out. John and I are doing some photography. It's basically the art version of sports.
Yeah, we're making a photography class together. This week we're supposed to capture the majesty of nature. What would you say is more majestic, a small bush or a small shrub? You have a desperate need to be included in basically everything your friends do, so you whip out your phone and start snapping pics with Scott and Joy. Yay, friendship! Suddenly, Scott pauses. He takes a big sniff of the air and inhales for about 40 seconds straight. It's an awkwardly long time to be inhaling.
Yeah, I thought something smelled kinda off. Joy, you okay? You smell sorta stressed out. Like that time I asked if I could eat macaroni just using my butt.
Huh? Oh, please don't smell me, thanks. But I'm a bit stressed. It's just that everything is so calm, and when things seem calm, that's actually when they're the least calm. It's the calm before the storm. When there's no obvious evil encroaching, that just means the whole world is about to be blindsided by the biggest threat imaginable. We should be more worried than ever.
Do you think that maybe you saved the world so much you got used to saving it? Maybe you're just not used to chilling out. It's like me in footballs. When I see a football, I want to catch it, but someone has to throw it first, so that needs to be caught. It took me a while to accept that.
Psh, no way. This is not about me and my emotional defense mechanisms. There's definitely an ancient evil lurking just beneath that surface somewhere out there. Like, for example, look at these pictures. If these were if this were a normal episode with the Coven, we'd spend the first 2 minutes taking photos and setting up some B-plots. And then we discover a mysterious omen in these pictures, teasing the larger evil that's yet to come. See, does this picture of a tree look like a little foreboding to you?
It's just kind of looks like a normal tree to me. But gosh, sort of familiar actually. I think I feel that tree once. Oh god, am I that omen?
Goofy, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Sorry?
I got problems, Sora.
Sorry, Schoenfield.
Gord.
I've turned to the dark side.
I've turned dark, but now I'm back to the good side.
Dang it. Okay, so maybe that's not an omen, but what about this photo of a sunflower? At first I thought it showed off the elegant symmetry of the flower. But shit, it might be an omen.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look at these pictures I took and find an omen because I want to be a good friend. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Oh my god, look, Joy, look. Look at this photo. It's so blurry. It's an evil. It's the blurry evil omen.
Nope, that's just your thumb. That's a blurry picture of your thumb. Hecate, help me. Maybe this was a bad idea. Uh-oh, looks like Joy's coming up short on omens and is about to be exposed as a total workaholic. You look through the pictures and find something ominous to help her out. This picture has a flock of birds, which are classic bad omens. If we connect the birds like you'd connect the dots, I'm sure we'd find an ominous warning. Or the resolution is too high in all these pictures. It's clear an omen that technology has gone too far.
Birds.
All right, birds it is.
Birds.
They're not very fun. Yeah, Scoville's totally right. These birds are super typically bad omens. I mean, usually it's crows, or vultures, or maybe ravens. But even that's a stretch. And this is definitely a picture of a bunch of pigeons. But fuck it. This is officially an omen. I knew this whole thing wasn't just me struggling to relax.
My gosh, so this is an omen? So that means we get to connect the dots? Yes, I love connecting the dots. I keep the marker on me at all times just in case I need to do a prank, or in a case I need to connect some dots. Come here, you crazy dots. I'm gonna connect you all together with all your dot friends. Escape isn't possible.
You, Scott, and Joy spend 2 hours carefully connecting all the pigeons in the photo together. Turns out there was a message hidden in the dots. It reads, "Beware, Schoenfield is too hot and sexy. Smooch at your own risk." You smile quietly to yourself. Everything is going exactly according to your plan. You're a genius for bribing those birds to fly in that very specific pattern for this photo.
Oh my god, you guys, I thought we were just connecting that. But actually, we're scared that spelled out a message about someone we know.
Yes, you're finally getting it. Omens are terrifying and we should take them very seriously. They're our only warning of the terrible earth-ending evil that's about to come. In this case, the omen tells us that Schoenfield is too hot. Fascinating. Previously, I had to admit that I was a bit interested in Schoenfield. But apparently we need to be extremely wary of getting too close to Schoenfield. Because of his hotness is clearly a sign of an ancient evil.
Good plan. Jeez, these omens are actually really scary. I'm officially adding omens to the list of fears along with fireworks and never meeting my dad.
Okay, that's a deep cut.
Wow.
It's okay, Scott. Just stick with me. I've saved the world's loads of times from tons of moments. Let's get out of here. Scumfield is clearly radiating some evil vibes. Fuck, you spent a lot of time bribing those pigeons for the silly plan, just to get your friends to think you're hot. Those pigeons totally scammed you. Scott also draws on your face with this marker, just to make sure you're as unhot as possible. You lose your dignity, along with -2 creativity and -1 charm. You doing
At
okay?
least that ball,
Oh, so
baby.
you doing okay over there, buddy?
No.
All right. So Charles took the manor, but you have your pick of the lot still, Nara.
Alright, let's go to the Camp Dome.
Camp Dome. Another day at the Camp Dome. Another day training to survive a deadly battle royale game. You managed to murder 10 people in 20 minutes. What a feat! The audience roars. This will certainly give you a lot of boldness. But wait, the Camp Dome shouldn't make you gain boldness, but charm. Even if it doesn't make sense, you want charm. You think quickly to make a fancy hat out of the guts of a corpse. The audience is wowed and grants you +2 charm. Much better. You return to the tent for some alone time after all the drama, but you should have known drama would follow you to your tent. You see Damien punching everything.
Ah, fucking mosquitoes! Why don't you suck the blood out of my fist?
The mosquitoes, which you now realize are what Damien is actually trying to punch, seem more than happy to oblige. They swarm all over Damien's furious hands. And all over everything else, including your attractive face, which immediately gets punched by Damien.
Fuck! Whoa, someone there? My punch sense is tingling. Oh, it's you, Mello. I didn't see you there because I was blinded by my rage at these stupid mosquitoes. Seriously, I hate these little fuck buttons. Think they can just come over here and steal my blood? And I didn't even know they had fists. But it looks like one of them just punched you in the face. So not only are they stealing my blood, they're stealing my whole thing. The worst part is, I can't even do anything about them. Camp Director Miss Weaven confiscated my mosquito-killing machine gun because it exceeded the max number of machine guns allowed at camp. Shit, what kind of... Well, damn.
Listen, you need a gun for every occasion. You need your sandwich ordering gun, your mosquito killing gun, your swimming gun.
You know what? Fair. All I have left is this stupid mosquito spray. But it turns out it's mosquito sun spray, which has made them immune to skin cancer. Or maybe it wasn't a spray. Maybe the mosquitoes are unlegal with the sun. I should have killed that soulless son of a bitch when I had the chance. Maybe I can kill it by shooting blood out of my eyes, or shooting harpoons out of my harpoon gun, or shooting harpoons out of my eyes.
Oh dear, it seems like Damien's discovered an experimental new level of murderous rage. You'd better find a way to rid him of these mosquitoes, because you're the only one who should be allowed to bite that spicy red skin. Steal Damien's blood back from the mosquitoes in the most ambitious heist in Camp Spooky history. Mosquitoes can't stand the smell of lavender, citronella, or lemongrass. Replace all of Damien's blood with the essential oils.
Okay.
You know what? Man took this all out of my body. I can replace his blood.
Alright, we're going with the second option?
Yeah.
So smart.
Essential oils? No blood? That's an awesome idea! I mean, it's not like I need blood, right? If I did, it wouldn't be called blood. It'd be called essential blood. These oils are way more necessary.
With Damien's blessing, you prepare a proprietary mixture of essential oils, including lavender oil, citronella oil, and Damien's personal favorite, crude oil. You assumed you'd have a hard time actually replacing his blood, but it turns out it's really easy to find mommy blogs selling essential oil dialysis machines.
Yes! It's working! The mosquitoes are retreating! I can feel my power increasing!
It's either that or all the blood leaving your body, one of the two.
Wait, that power I feel? Or disorientation? It might be disorientation. Ah, shit. But the blood... Was blood the thing they said was important to keep your circulatory system? I should have done less. I should have done less arson in biology class. Whatever. Dying's awesome. I've always wanted to punch. God.
You killed him.
Hours later, in an extremely overtaxed spooky hospital, you're standing by Damien's bedside when he wakes up.
Whoa! I'm alive? Hell yeah! And there are no mosquitoes anywhere in sight. Looks like the blood isn't essential after all. Somehow I survived that.
Plot twist, it totally is. The doctors put Damien's blood back while he was passed out, and you made them promise not to tell him because it would undermine his self-image. As for the mosquitoes, let's just say you always wanted an excuse to secretly spray bug repellent on Damien every night while he was sleeping. Nice! You get +2 charm and +1 smarts. I'm still kind of middle of the road on everything, and you guys took any place I would go. You know what? I'm gonna become more fun. Alright. Alright. You decide to bring a metal detector to the lake that day. You scour the beach for buried treasure. You find a keychain, a tin box of stale cookies, which you eat anyway, a glooming chalice that the Knights Templar come to confiscate for some reason. But best of all, you manage to find some genuine silver-plated +2 fun. Score! You're minding your business, smelling people, when Dahlia grabs you and drags you to the lakeshore.
There you are, Chazzer. My voice changed again.
Dahlia, everything okay?
Once more. I need your help achieving the best summer ever. Critiquing my rock skipping technique.
Dahlia skips a rock straight upwards. It disappears into space. Moments later, you notice a faint glimmer in the sky. It's not Dahlia's rock, it's not Dahlia's rock or the satellite Dahlia's rock destroyed. It's a meteor! It crashes into the woods on the far side of the lake, turning them into a giant bonfire.
Yes! Ultimate campfire. Quick, tell me some campfire stories, but very loudly.
You're about to tell her about the horny swimmer campers who finally boinked when you are distracted by a glowing figure approaching you from across the lake. Greetings, it says in the figure of warm, booming voice. It is I, Kalor, Herald of Summer.
Lord, it is an honor to meet you. Can you critique my rock skipping technique?
I am here on much more important errand, says the spirit. Your passion for achieving the ideal summer has moved me. I have a quest for you. I have grown weak as of late due to the lack of worship. The heralds of the other seasons mock me and drain my power. I need you to...
Destroy them. I will do it, noble hotman.
I was going to say talk to them and ask them to stop being such jerks, but honestly that sounds great if you're up for it. The first herald you must defeat is Vern, Herald of Spring. He's in Florida. Good luck.
I'd make my own luck out of blood. Blood!
Moments later, you're face to face with Vern. Turns out traveling to Florida is easy. You just mix a can of Bud Light with cough syrup and you're there. What's up, bros? Says Vern while shotgunning a hard seltzer and thinking about boobs. Here to defeat me on behalf of that nerd, Kalor?
Yes, and also to get a 10. A good 10 is critical for the best summer ever.
Ha! Says Vern, doing 3 cake stands at once by the grace of his divine might. Sucks me to my Easter eggs, loser. No one can defeat me, he says. I'm going to live forever. Spring break! Whoa! You'll just have to see about that. It so happens that you know of the perfect technique for defeating the Herald of Spring. Reminding him that the spring is just a lame opening act for summer. Allergies! Hold on! This is a deep cut against me.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, yo, I feel like the game's out for you.
I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I'm bold enough. What? Says Bud, visibly nervous. No way. A little pollen's never enough to destroy the mighty spring.
Oh yeah, then how about a lot of pollen? Eat this 50-pound bag of pollen I carry around for exercise / sex reasons.
Dahlia? Why? No, I don't want to eat it, cries Vern. I only eat microwave burritos and pussy. He lets out a tremendous sneeze.
I'll take that and this.
Dahlia whips out an enormous bag of shrimp and peanuts and starts stuffing them down Vern's throat. Ah, he screams, "Stop that! Shrimp and peanuts don't have anything to do with spring!"
Spring, shrimp, drink, shrimp, season. Ah!
This devolved fast. Turns out Vern actually is extremely allergic to shrimp. Or maybe it's the peanuts. Or the bees. Or the gallon jug of black fluid labeled Vern poison. Whatever the case, Vern fucking dies like a loser, and you dance on his stunner shades.
Yes, summer is victorious! I also
Imagine
have
having-
quite a few shrimp left over. Do you want to have a shrimp party?
Nero, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, imagine having a poison specific to you.
Good poison. Hell yes, shrimp party! You dunked them in the Vern poison. It's almost to you, and actually quite delicious. You gain +2 creativity, +1 boldness. Alright, trade places. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
Something
Something-
bad?
Something bad.
Something bad. Damien would say otherwise.
Kingdom
but-
Hearts. Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Memories.
Okay, I was gonna say arson, but let's go. You can go with yours too.
Stepping on a Lego.
Okay, so we have varying degrees of what bad is. Got it. Players decide based on how spicy a hot sauce named Flaming Bad Thing Sauce would be. Start debating now. Okay. I'm not sure about Flaming Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
What?
Chain of memories ain't that bad, Nick.
I know it isn't. I just like shitting on it.
Put a flaming Lego. I said it's just straight arson.
Arson?
Yeah.
Flaming arson sauce. Flaming stepping on a Lego sauce.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'll take second.
Okay.
I think arson.
All right. Well,
It's
there.
it's freaking poison.
Yeah, like that is pretty bad.
Okay, arson, and then between you two, who wants to take the L?
I'll take second.
He says second.
Chain of memories isn't bad. Nara just doesn't like it.
I feel like he called you out, man.
It's true.
Like, look, I just have very specific I just have like very specific standards for Kingdom Hearts games. Standards I won't go into in this video.
Okay. Well, unless you give me an objection, I'm gonna click on Charles for a second.
Now I'll take it.
All right. So week 1, night. Oh yes, we could pick somebody to hang out with. So you can either go with somebody that you're basically. It's kind of like picking somebody at the HQ as well. There's not really a stat thing associated with this so much, but you can try and sit with the person you're already trying to woo. But you can also be a dick and try and cockblock somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So, in this instance, I think both of you basically share Joy and Damien here. So somebody's gonna end up cockblocking somebody else. I'm over here. Bye.
Hey, Cal, since you're like super smart, I need your help. We need to come up with the spooky, scariest campfire story ever.
May I inquire as to the necessity of this objectively unimportant request?
Unimportant, it's super important. Everyone knows that scary stories around the campfire are essential to having the best summer camp experience ever.
Oh,
Oh yeah!
I see. This is an example of the sort of time-consuming task that you organics perform in the pursuit of food. No, forgive me, the word is fun. Very well, I will do my best to help achieve fun. I struggle with creative tasks, but perhaps if I crunch the data from several famous horror stories, I can compile my own.
Yeah, the mega horror story. I can't wait. Make me poop my pants, Cal.
That is highly gross. Please stop asking for that.
No, it's like I'm not wearing pants. That's no choice.
Thousands of pages of text flash across Cal's screen in a blink of an eye, going faster and faster until... Chapter 1, Scared to No... or Chapter 10, Scared to Nowhere. Sorry, binary is hard to read. That's actually a 2. We are in the forest of bad choices. Becky Slutson and Football Jones are in love. Soon they will be dead.
Oh, I'm shaking already.
Becky, oh football. Moms don't understand. My death is inevitable. She is not scared for Slutsons. Do not know fear or true friendship. Football does not answer. His teeth in his hand hook. Yeah. How do you? What the hell? His teeth is hand hook man door car door. That's a sentence.
Yeah, that's definitely a sentence.
His inside bones become outside bones. Audience is sufficiently afraid.
Huh? You bet I am.
There is now murder cabin. The realtor should not be there. I have amontillado, says the man. The audience refuses to trust its words. Error.
Oh no, pour some water on him.
What could possibly go wrong? Says Skeptic Sam. All is possibly. Okay, this is actually like an AI trying to read a story. This is what's going on. That's why it's so broken. The great and only possibly. There is now Ouija board. It is scary because it is a copyright infringement. It bleeds blood that is not its own blood. Football Jones's outside bones are in Skeptic Sam's inside bones. The skeletons have escaped. They are spooky and scary. Johnny is here. There is only error, insufficient input data to finish the process.
No, it was getting so good. What's gonna happen to Football Jones' outside bones?
You're not sure what already happened to Football Jones's inside bones, but both of your friends seem to be pretty invested in this. You need to feed more data to Cal to come up with a spooky, scary ending. You pull up Dropbox and send him a guide on the dangers of downloading suspicious links, a peace treaty. I'm gonna go with Dropbox, dangers of suspicious links. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Oh my, is this what fear is? I am empathizing so closely with the corrupted code and mutated source files that this manual that I cannot stop trembling.
Good. That's how those scary stories are supposed to make you feel. Now finish the story.
The skeletons have escaped. They are spooky and scary. Johnny is here. There is only the polymorphic virus. It is here. It is murder cabin. It alters the signature code of whatever it replicates. It does not replicate friends. The polymorphic virus has hooks for hands. The jump scares arouses. Audience is a scream.
Ah.
Your code is possession, says the polyvirus morphic. Your frag drive sucks cock in hell. The brain is bleeding and the audience is dying until Football Jones is here. His football is master's degree in computer engineering. We should split up, he says. And the polymorphic virus is a red balloon. I float too, he says while sinking. There is no bones. The end.
Hey, that was pretty good. I definitely didn't see the ending coming.
I definitely think I just had a stroke trying to say all that.
I did too.
Yes, it was terrifying. I feel so uncomfortable and unsafe. How wonderful. Chazzer, logic.
I'm in danger.
Chazzer, logic dictates to me that the polymorphic virus is a fictitious element of my story, but my empathy emulators are still firing on all cylinders. I am envisioning a solution in which you hold my hand until my emulators cease overheating. Would that be okay? Hell yeah, it would. And this works out great, because you're admitting to still kind of spooked by Skeptic Sam. So skeptical, so scary, so romantic. Alright. So, this
put
is
me with...
I should have mentioned this. I wasn't going to do it, but I should mention this. This is like the boo of the game, effectively. You can kind of screw with... You can either mess with yourself or other players.
Okay. Well, let me lower down my charm even more.
So are you going to go with these
Do
two?
it. Yeah.
You're warming yourself by the fire, but being careful not to catch on fire this time. Long story, don't worry. When suddenly...
Joy, joy, joy! I'm not reading all those joys. You have to... Joy, joy, joy! You have to share!
No, I don't. And if you want a magical artifact of your own, then dedicate your life to saving the world, train in magic, and go on adventures to get one. You can't do none of that and then just demand that you get a turn with the incredibly rare voodoo doll, but sexy.
But what if I really want it?
Then you should have thought of that before ignoring all my requests for help, if not actively sabotaging my coven missions.
But I did all that before I knew there was going to be a voodoo doll, but sexy, involved. Now I want to help save the world.
Okay, next mission you can come along, and if there's an artifact we get, then you can have a turn with that.
What? No! Let me have it now! I have a medical condition where if I don't get what I want, I beat people up!
Oof, you better step in before something gets ugly. Than it already has. But Joy, the goddess, said it's Damien's turn with the artifact, or, Damien, nothing is more magical than respecting your friend's boundaries, so shut the fuck up.
Sure, for that one. The latter option. Sorry, Damien.
Why are you talking to a man like that?
Let's see. All right, this is you. Okay, sorry.
That's me.
I thought this was narrative the whole time. No lie, because these are both your options here.
I'm so confused.
Anyway, let's go. And Field does this.
What? That's ridiculous. I respect boundaries all the time. Well, except for physical boundaries between countries and other territories. And the boundaries between good and evil. And the boundaries people set when, oh, fuck.
Yep.
Okay, wait. So if I respect your boundaries, you'll give me the voodoo doll, but sexy. Later?
Yeah, sure, whatever. But just put lots of space between us, because the farther our boundary from each other is, the more powerful the voodoo doll, but sexy, gets.
Really? Is that true?
Sure. Damien dashes off it to put as much as possible between himself and Joy for the magical artifact purposes. That was actually surprisingly easy. Thanks, Goenfield. You appreciate Joy's gratitude, and as an added bonus, you get tons of alone time, because anytime Joy gets within eyesight of Damien, he immediately runs away. Sweet. Alright, Eric, your cock block. You either get 2 characters nobody's talked with, be by yourself, or fuck them.
Sorry, Nara, I'm in last place, I think.
Damn, Charles, I can't believe you drove away my man like that.
What do you mean? He's just... I didn't drive him away. He's running away.
I hope I watch this whole thing in editing and I just take Scott's head and or Damien's head and just grab it and like drag it to the corner of the map.
Actually, you know what? Fuck him.
Going with the Mothman?
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody else want to be this guy by chance?
You know what? I'll take this one. Hello, Mello. Yeah, Sid. Yeah, Sid. Whatever. I apologize. I'm in a bit of a mood today. Nothing seems to cheer me up.
Oh, that's too bad. Would a little gossip be enough to lift Moss's spirits?
Well, perhaps. But only if it was really, really good gossip.
Damn, really good gossip is a bit of a tall order, but hopefully you can rise to the occasion. Choose a player to strike with your gossip skills. You can pick yourself in this scenario if you really want to. Let me just, there you go. I'm pretty sure you want that.
Okay, so let me see.
What does skills mean?
I have no idea.
Yeah, like literally, I have no godly idea. But you know what? I think for the hell of it, Chazzer.
All right. So choose one option: Danny DeVito Stalker Group, Orangutan Fight Club, Knitting Orgy, Dogs and Hats Anonymous.
Dogs and Hats Anonymous.
All right. And choose another one: Awkward Family Photos, Record-Breaking Moonwalking Skills, Cumsock Collection, or Obscure Shrek Trivia Knowledge.
You know what? I'm gonna do this like my randomized test. obscure Shrek trivia.
All right. Type in a toy that is totally 90s.
Hmm.
Now,
Furbies.
oh, I'm sorry, what?
Furbies.
Furby. I'm just going to type singular, unless you want plural.
Yeah, just go with singular.
Okay.
Wow, that was incredible gossip, Mellow. My mood is now so much happier. Can't wait to tell it to everyone whose spirits need uplifting. Thank you for everything.
Your fellow campers are all hungry from that hot goss, and soon you hear your rumors spreading all over the place. Oh god. You know what? I got this. I got this. Hold on. Hey, have you heard about Chazza? No? Well, listen to this, because you may not know him as well as you thought. Apparently last year, Chazza was boarding a flight on official Dogs and Hats Anonymous business. When he was stopped by TSA, the TSA agent opened Chazza's suitcase and revealed that he was trying to smuggle a baggie of nose candy hidden into a Furby on the flight. Oddly enough, Chazza tried to convince the TSA agent to let him go by showing off his obscure Shrek trivia knowledge. Fortunately, it was enough to convince the TSA agent to allow him to board the flight with his sweet, sweet Furby. It's pretty mind-blowing, huh? You'd keep this info in mind next time you see Chazza out and about. Your gossip skills totally cause Chazza to gain +2 smarts. Nice!
Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
what a good friend.
Nary only helped.
Oh.
Well,
I guess it'll be have to take a gamble, because I can't. Only when sharing a controller. I could turn on a controller, but I think it's too late at this point.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, welcome. You new here? Don't fret, let me explain how this works. I will prepare you a drink. The drink of the day.
Oop, I should hit buttons.
You may choose to drink that one. But if you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mystery box with a second option. It could be bad now. It could be worse now. But one thing is for sure. It will be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. Now, I'm a wizard in training. For you to touch my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. Now, so, get ready and good luck. Now,
Alright. So, okay.
what do you say? Will you take that drink of the day? Now, or would you prefer the mystery box?
So I either get to choose toilet wine or something. I have no idea what it is.
WC wine.
As hilarious as hilarious as toilet wine is, I feel bolder than you. Don't ask how.
Okay. Well, I mean, all my stats are dropping.
The box, take the box, take the box. What the hell did I just get?
The mystery box. So, both of you. Hope you're happy with it. Now, no refunds.
I hope you grow to enjoy this character, Charles. This is Juan, the magical Latino cat.
Oh, should I do it like
No,
Hispanic accent?
You can do whatever you
Oh,
want. I
fantastic.
should have given you a name beforehand, but we're just gonna roll with it however you want.
Okay. It is one kind of feeling, mate. Don't know if I drink them, but the real question is, will you? I also have a mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you drink?
So while you debate, I want to say I think the drink I drank may change something for graphics wise, at least while I'm going through stuff. So, do you take the drink of the day or the box?
Beer boots? What's a beer boot?
Das Boot. It's an actual thing. Like it's a German thing where it's like 1.5 or 2 liters of beer in a mug that's shaped like a boot.
That's so safe. The box.
The box, we're boxing.
The box.
The box is spirits.
The mystery box. So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it, naughty hands.
And lastly, hey, look, my drink.
Wait, the feeling don't I've done the drink with me. You
I don't know which one to stick with.
You're now melding the two voices into one.
I'm serious more because I'm usually because of you drink. Now,
All right, you want the toilet one or do you want the box? There's peer pressure because everybody's taking the box so far, or you could be a rebel and take whatever the hell it is.
I'm almost tempted to like be a contrarian at this point.
A librarian?
A contrarian.
Oh,
Would you like to?
why?
Would
Who are you gonna hire? Contrarians contact people, right?
A for effort, F for execution.
If you can make the box.
You're gonna take the box.
Yeah.
All right, box it
Well,
is.
that's not really a contrarian, is it? Mosquito.
That's clever.
That's it. Yeah, yeah, clever and ironic.
let me see what I'm doing. Hope you're everyone. No leave on me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to say this is very clever and ironic considering what happened like a few moments ago.
I already forgot about what happened a few moments ago.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So
Ah, 6 on the beach. Luigi would have a fun time with that. I'm about this drink to the next level, as you can see. Give it a try, I assure you it will be a fun ride.
did I just get fun? Oh God, I just got fun.
All right.
Oh, good old
Yeah.
mosquito.
It's not a drink. It's just a magical mosquito that will drain your highest stat.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
But when it's finally in your stomach, it'll dissolve and distribute those stats, distribute what it absorbed between the rest of your stats. Might feel some tickles in your tummy.
Whoa.
Oh, he's no longer charming.
You have no charm left, my good man.
Well, at the very least, I'm fun.
Anyway.
Oh,
Nothing like drinking spirits, but like literal spirits. Let the spirit inside you and then focus on one step. After that, just puke up the spirits upon 2 of your friends. They will exchange that stat. Magic can be gross, I guess.
It has to be you two, right?
I don't know if it actually is going to pick 2 or what, but I guess just in case it's only one person, is there somebody you would rather target?
Well, I guess you, Scooter. You're kind of in the lead with stats right now.
Okay, it does have to pick both.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, swappy wappy wapidaloo.
All right, what stat do you want? Smart, bold, creative. The
Wait, I take these stats, or you guys swap them?
I have no idea. The wording makes me think that like we split it a little bit, or it could be that that us two will swap them. Charm, fun.
Try fun.
You want to do fun?
Let's have fun.
Nope, we swapped stats. Nara, you just flat out stole my stat. You
I'm fun.
Wow, you just stole the stat I thought I ran off with. God damn it.
This is the part I need before you want to puke all over me. I ciao.
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 Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud before the other to the others before clicking. 300.
The Wicker Man.
Goofy movie.
I will say you can go Disney if you want to.
I couldn't think of anything.
That's fine.
Goofy movie.
All right, so we got
Sorry, no, Winnie the Pooh. Sorry, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie
The
the Pooh.
Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
All right. Player order to decide based on which movie cast would survive the longest on a deserted island together. Oh boy. Well, it depends. For me, it depends on how big the island is, really, because there's at least 400 people there if we're not including the extras.
To be fair, Scooter, if it's 300, they would all kind of murder each other first.
That is also true. There's not a lot of longevity. There would be one person left, and then they'd probably bleed out after like a couple hours.
What did Nara say?
The Wicker Man.
The Worker Man.
I never watched that.
It's a Nick Cage movie, so it's kind of a spooky movie, but it's Nick Cage, so it kind of falls flat sometimes.
Right. Plus the infamous
And then
beach scene.
I chose Winnie the Pooh.
I feel being honest, not trying to go against Nara, but being honest, I feel like Winnie the Pooh would last the longest just because they would not do anything to each other. They would help each other more than anything.
They kind of just sit there.
Oh, rabbits, what are we gonna do today? Oh, you're not the rabbit, you're a tinker.
I'm gonna.
Pooh Bear, you look like ham. I don't know. I can't do a Tigger voice.
I thought you were doing Rabbit.
Listen. I try and do one voice. It sounds like another. I'm well aware. So I'm willing to give Charles I'm willing to take the L and give Charles the win. What about you, Nara?
I mean, considering that it's Nick Cage, though, I'm pretty sure he'd come out of it doing the most stupidest thing possible.
Someone should have said MacGyver.
God damn it. Was there? I think that was just a TV show series. I don't think that was an actual movie, though.
Oh, well, there was a movie called MacGruber, which is basically MacGyver's son. Technically the same.
All right. Well, I'm going to do it that way. So, pop, boop.
Okay.
All right.
Are you sure?
I have taken charge. I've taken order. Schoenfield, what would you like to do? You're currently bold and fuck all elsewise.
Well, let me increase my charm.
I believe that is the Camp Dome.
Okay, dome it up. Dum 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 dum.
Why do you have a bottle? Anyway. Oh, I see why. Spin the bottle. While you're in the throes of battle at the Camp Dome, one of your teammates suddenly gets shot by 3 swift arrows. While slowly dying, he asks you to take the +2 charm he had hanging around his neck in a silver locket. It's a family heirloom. He wants you to take it to his father and tell him his son died in battle. Sorry, I'm looking at things. While crying, you promise to do so. You'll honor his death. Thing is, later you end up binge-watching 15 episodes of Garfield back-to-back, and you totally forget about your promise. Oopsies! God damn it. Oh, and there's the guy that got shot.
Oh.
You wind up in the dome playing with a game of extreme dodgeball, TM. Against Camp Rival Camp, you have a super weak wrist and you're afraid of balls, so you volunteered to guard the jail. Jail is really just a chalk square on the ground where you're keeping prisoners from the other team. But Joy, Ravi, and Damien are all on guard duty. Your jail only has 1 prisoner, but he's a doozy. It's Morty the Minotaur. He's from Camp Rival Camp, and he's the sexiest oversized half-man, half-bull you've ever seen. I think that was you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that was me. Okay. Damn, I forgot his voice. I may be inside of your jail for now, but I'll be inside your bodies before long.
Gross. Damn.
Take that however you will.
Damn, you did not listen to whatever Morty just said. You were way too distracted by the way he slowly ran his palms over his veiny, thick, bullish thighs. Doesn't help he is wearing assless pants. Shut up, Morty. We're close friends that have supported each other through countless absurd shenanigans. We outnumber you, and besides, you're way too dumb to trick us. I want you to stare at that.
Oh my god, it's assless heart chaps. I didn't even realize that the first time. Oh my... I'm distracted now.
You're welcome. Continue your line.
Foolish can't spooky babes. Guess it's time for me to break out the old Morty the Minotaur mind fuck on him.
He's presenting. Why is he presenting?
It seems like Joy is the alpha in your little group. So between Aravi and Damien, I guess Aravi's the beta. Guess she's way stronger than Damien. Just one bold opinion. Hey, watch your hot mouth and that hot ass. How can you say that, Morty? I'm way stronger than RV.
Unless you want to do it, Charles.
No chance in hell. Damien, you're a scrawny demon boy with resistance to fire and no other special moves. I've taken poops that are higher tier than you are.
Hey, idiots, calm down. Morty's obviously just trying to pit us against each other and then escape. It happens in every movie, you two. Come on.
Back off, Joy. And RV. You can eat my battle asshole.
What?
Again, not helping.
Not hoping that Morty has his ass out right there. I'll wreck you and your little curse too.
What the fuck is in hell? What did I do? I mean, yeah, I'll fight you, but only because I think I smell some beef jerky in your pocket. Whatever. I want it on record that I tried. Cease.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God.
He just keeps going.
So gross.
Their minds are like putty in my thick, girthy hands. Now for the climax of this encounter. Hey Joy, let's dish this dumb game. If you get me out of this prison, I'll give you a back rub. I'll give you a pack rub while you read in perfect silence.
Okay, that's kind of tempting. Morty's divide and conquer strategy is working. Find some way to resist his mind games and restore peace and trust amongst your friends. This game of dodgeball depends on it. I've already forgot this was Charles' turn, my bad. So anyway, when times get tough, you can always bring people back together through an emotional flashback montage, or forget about your differences and focus on the one thing you all have in common, having a skeleton inside your bodies.
What?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you, hopefully one of these is bold, because we're kind of late game, and your other stats I don't think are gonna pass anything.
I know, I don't... bold... I feel like that top one might be charm.
Alright.
I don't know, man. I'm...
I don't know,
I'm about... Huh?
I'm reading these, and I don't know which one will work better for you myself.
I'm just hearing the Jeopardy theme go off.
I'm hearing gears turning and grinding.
Yeah, that top one definitely would be charm.
Alright.
Yeah, sure, skeleton.
Alright, go with the skeleton inside the body. That one was charm though, but you passed.
What? Okay.
In an attempt to get all your friends to come back on the same team, you remind everyone that you all have skeletons inside your bodies. That's what really matters here, you know? Schofield, that was a wildly idiotic comment. Literally everyone has a skeleton, and the fact that is totally irrelevant to our current situation. We're going to have to bond.
Wait! Joy!
Everyone, just remember, everybody has a skeleton.
You scream in desperation.
I I'm kind of like getting destroyed here.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Joy. I could be wrong. Are you just upset because you don't have a skeleton that's inside your body?
No, Damien. Of course I have a skeleton inside my body.
Thank God! You're one of us then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Scoville is right. I mean, without my skeleton, I'd just be a bag of flesh, filled to the brim with blood soup.
Flush bag with blood soup? That sounds like the most metal possible dish to bring to a summer potluck. Good luck, Ravi.
You all laugh and laugh and laugh at Damien's hilarious joke. Man, it really feels like you're about to come together despite your differences.
No!
Just pose.
Oh my god.
This keeps adding on more and more. I can't.
All it's gonna take is one yada yada does and Nair's gonna lose it.
Oh man, I swear if he does any JoJo poses.
He's already doing them.
No!
Yeah, he kind of already is.
No, I like the more serious dead ass JoJo poses. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Alright, but no! My psychological manipulation is failing. I must do something before I get a panic erection. What about Hex? They don't have a skeleton.
Huh? Yeah, I have a skeleton.
Wait, really? I guess my question is, how do you have a skeleton? Or maybe where?
You guys, I said I have a skeleton. As in, I own a skeleton. Let's leave it at that and not ask any questions here about where I got the human skeleton that I own.
Fine with me. Yeah, fine with me. As far as I'm concerned, owning a skeleton counts as having a skeleton. Same fucking thing. God damn it! You're all too accepting of one another. I shall never divide the iron bond of your friendship. My adulterous intention was not enough.
Ha, yeah. Hope you learned a lesson, Morty. You can't fuck with the BFFs that have skeletons, gang. Which is us, if that wasn't clear. You guys hang out.
BFFs are about to get effed in the B.
You guys hang out all day talking about skeletons, even though secretly you don't have a skeleton yourself. Shh. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Charles, you finally got bold.
I'm more bold.
All right. What? Charles took the dome. Where are you looking?
Let's go. Let's go to the lake.
Going to the lock.
And he said more fun for me.
Ah.
Anyway, like I'm looking at his stats. He's almost in double digits everywhere, and it's terrifying. You want to go swimming, but it seems like the god of the lake is in a bit of a mood today. He demands an offering before you can get in the water. The only thing you have to give is your favorite yo-yo, which you were playing with on the way here. The god of the lake accepts your humble gift and is actually kind of relieved you didn't leave something boring like a dead fish or the soul of a mortal. So in addition to gaining access to the lake, the god blesses you with +2 fun. Yay! Quick drink, cause yep.
Same here.
Oh, hi, Calculator. Oh, good. I get to be everybody in this. You're rubbing tanning oil.
Where's Damien? Oh.
It's Nara, so.
Yeah, I was like, where is he?
You're rubbing tanning oil on Joy and more oil on Calculesta when your horny activity is interrupted by Damien screaming at the sandcastle again. That's why you mentioned it, I think.
What do you mean I don't have? What do you mean I don't have any flaming hot Cheetos? I'm your king and demand Cheetos as tribute.
Damien, please. Unlike myself, most inanimate objects are incapable of understanding or producing speech.
I'm not talking about the sandcastle. I'm talking to my subjects inside the sandcastle.
There are people inside the sandcastle? And they're your subjects? Come on, Cal. This is an emergency. Join Calculista, dash over to Damien's sandcastle. You follow behind, spilling oil everywhere. Fascinating. The sandcastle truly is swarming with tiny humanoids. Where did you acquire this civilization?
These are the citizens of Smalltopia. I found them in the yard at Spooky High and graciously agreed to be their king.
He's at the spot, cries one of the tiny people. We're resistant of democracy before he came along.
I knew they would die without my enlightened leadership over the summer. So I packed them all in a lunchbox, brought them to camp where I built them this castle.
It was a massacre, cries one of the tiny people. That lunchbox didn't even have air holes.
Duh. If I can get in, so can deadly diseases. I was protecting you.
We used to have hospitals and universities, despairs another tiny person, but now all we have is a mountain of sand and broken dreams. Our society is ruined.
It's got to have been such a bummer since I brought him here. It's like they're not even grateful. I've tried everything. Threatening them, paying a Robbie to threaten them, threatening to pay a Robbie to threaten them again.
What about, I don't know, digging them in an irrigation system? Or supplying them with microcomputers and learning software?
Ah, good idea. Then I can threaten to take those things away if they don't stop moping. That'll cheer them up.
You know what? How about Cal and I focus on improving the Smalltopia infrastructure? You can help
This is delicate. If Damien's not allowed to help, he will definitely go apeshit. But most of his ways of helping involve going apeshit anyway. Quick, give him a non-destructive way to improve Smalltopia. Help him find some beach-appropriate decoration for the castle. He can't fuck that up, right? Or introduce some hermit crabs. They can be Smalltopia's wacky but lovable neighbors.
I have a feeling in my gut that he's going to fuck both of these up.
It's Damien. If it's not fire, he's gonna fuck it up.
Great.
See.
Well, I suppose your stats are there anyway.
I guess. Oh, you know what? I have faith in him. Even though deep down I know he's gonna fuck it up, but the former option.
All right, number 1. So creative.
Finally, someone who appreciates my aesthetic sensibilities.
Oh yeah? Your aesthetic sensibilities, you have those, and I appreciate them. I am not programmed to understand aesthetics, and therefore I can only assume that Damien's are excellent.
I appreciate someone's confidence. And check it out! I already found a perfect shell decoration. It's funny because it looks like a dick.
We don't want a huge dick on top of our horrible sandcastle, cries the citizens of Smalltopia. We reject phallic symbolism as a relic of the patriarchy.
There's no pleasing these people. Come on, Mello. Let's find a shell that doesn't look like a dick, I guess.
You search the beach for hours and finally find the perfect shell. It is haunting in its symmetry, and the sun plays off its surface in mesmerizing rainbow patterns. You wait until the Smalltopians are asleep. They sleep way more often than regular-sized people because they are so tiny. And you place the shell in the middle of the town square. It's actually just a square Damien drew in the sand with a stick, but one thing at a time. The citizens awake 30 minutes later and are mesmerized by this mysterious new art object in the midst of the city. The artists are inspired by the ethereal curves. Their mathematicians are inspired by its intricate ratios. No aspect of Smalltopian creature is left untouched by the majestic of the shell, from architecture to music to atomic physics. I can't read those words.
Goodness, Smalltopia appears to be undergoing a renaissance. They've even developed a cruel plutocracy, just like in the Italian Renaissance. Wow, Damien, I'm sorry I ever doubted your aesthetics. This is truly phenomenal.
I don't know. I still think we should have gone with the dick shell.
Audible facepalm and moving on. Thanks to the single shell, the Smalltopia is catapulted into the atomic age in a matter of minutes. They develop nuclear weapons and threaten to use them on Damien if he doesn't leave them alone.
No, wait, never mind. This is awesome. I've been trying to get them to build nukes for ages. Thanks, everybody.
You help join calculates to dig aqueducts, while Damien taunts the Smalltopians into nuking his face. Everybody's happy. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. You created nuclear warfare. Are you happy?
Yes.
I'm going in the woods. During a hike through the woods, you find a baby bird that's fallen out of his nest. You nurse him back to health with some delicious trail mix. You also give him some great advice on puberty and how to do his taxes when he grows up. Then the mama bird finds you, and she is pissed that you are holding her baby. She tries to peck your eyes out, but you fight her off. You've learned an important lesson today. Don't fuck with birds. You gain +2 smarts. I got smarter.
Chad's there. Hi. What are you doing? Now, pardon. It's time to kill winter. She's literally ending all the seasons. I tracked her down. Her name's Bruma, and she lives in Alaska. in a place made of ice and crude oil. Let's go.
You hesitate for a moment because Alaska sucks, but Dahlia triggers a travel montage before you can object. One plane, one bus, and one Tauntaun ride later, you stand before the palace of the Herald of Winter. The portcullis opens with a tremendous grating noise. How am I reading these words when I couldn't read simple ones earlier? Who dares approach my sanctum? Bellows the herald, who looks like Elsa from Frozen, but wearing a Christmas sweater emblazoned with the words, "This is not a copyright infringement."
It is I, Dahlia Kino, and I have come on behalf of the Herald of Summer to melt you into fluid.
Foolish mortal, says Bruma. You cannot defeat the mighty winter. It is by far the superior season.
What? Impossible. Summer has all the best things. Revealing swimsuits, sweating profusely, the Summer Olympics.
Indeed, says Bruma, but winter has bitter cold, not being able to go outside, and the Winter Olympics.
Curses, she's right. Dang those figure skaters and their sexy ice bikinis.
Yes, you cannot stand against me, smiles Bruma. Now run along. I have lunch with Sarah Palin in an hour. No.
Because she's from Alaska.
No, you. God damn it.
That's literally the only thing people know about Alaska. Sarah Palin.
It really
That's
is. I mean, I had a friend. I had a friend from Alaska, but that's about it.
That's literally it.
I was about to stone face through that, and you kept cracking up, and I couldn't. No, you can't give up so easily. Surely there must be a way to ruin winter and defeat its herald. Wait, you've got it! Invite all her relatives to a holiday dinner, then ambush them with politics. Or socks! Give her socks! This seems like smart down here. This seems like creativity. I feel like I've got a win-win on this. What sounds funnier to you guys? The worst Christmas gift or the worst family gift?
The worst family gift, probably.
That was
Sucks.
That was a split. Okay. I don't have a coin, so I'm just gonna close my eyes, do a little bit of this, and I click something.
I got a coin. Or never mind.
Oh, it was charming.
Oh shoot.
Wow, I just going to stab her with an ice pick. That's way more complicated, which means it's way smarter.
I must pick the politics one. A few phone calls and handwritten invitations later, Bruma's family is at the gates of her palace, demanding to be let inside. What is the meaning of this? Shouts the Ice Princess. It's not a holiday. Why are you gathering?
We've gathered here to celebrate your doom.
Your doom, honey, says Bruma's mom, a hag made of icicles. Does that mean you're finally getting married? Oh, Mom, I told you, I'm focused on my career right now, says Bruma. Fine, come in, I'll make everyone slushies. The crowd files inside, Bruma makes slushies, Uncle Yeti makes some uncomfortable comments about race. It's a typical family gathering. Then, just as everyone's... Yeah. Then, just as everyone's sitting down to a meal of crushed flavored ice...
So, how does everyone feel about current political figure?
I hate him, says Umiko, Bruma's Yuki Ona's half-sister. I love him, says Martha, Bruma's aunt, who is a Wendigo and also an anti-vaxxer.
Oh, of course.
Good.
That said, continues Martha, I understand that I embrace his policies in part because they consciously reaffirm my own prejudices and cater to my fear that I'm being left behind by the society in my old age. And for my part, says Umiko, I thought I'll never agree with your backwards politics. I understand the very human motivations behind them, and see no need to ruin our family dinner by arguing about this.
What? How are you not fighting? Why are you so calm?
I don't know, shrugs Bruma. I guess you could say we're all pretty chill. That pun knocks you all the way back to Camp Spooky, where you are left to wallow in your total defeat. You lose Dahlia's respect, -2 charm, and -1 boldness. And wow, I'm still smart and creative, but that's all I got.
Ouch. Let's trade places.
Everyone, a movie again?
Oh, okay. Another movie?
Grandma's Boy.
Jaws?
Put the Google down.
My brain isn't working. Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
Oh god. Alright, Nara, because my brain's not working. Nara, what did you say?
Jaws.
Okay. Player orders decide based on which movie would be the hardest to reenact as a fireside play at summer camp.
Jaws.
I'm gonna go with Jaws.
No, wait, no, but there's a lake usually at summer camp, right? Can't you just reenact it in the lake?
Maybe, but it depends on what fireside entails.
Fireside play at summer camp.
That's all I'm thinking is like you are the furthest away from the lake as possible for the most part.
What was your choice, Scooter?
Grandma's Boy.
What's that?
It's a comedy. It's basically a comedy about a video game developer who has to go live with his grandma because he gets kicked out for not paying his rent. Also, drugs are involved. The grandma is Betty White.
Okay, that's a seller.
Well, yeah, that's not that hard to reenact.
Yeah.
I guess Jaws, yeah.
All right.
Unless you can get a running hedgehog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Nara Charles, and I'll take the L again.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, and we're off. One more round of this, and I think we get our final results.
Hey,
All right,
you-
then.
All right, where would you like to go for your final endeavor?
No, I haven't gone to the manor yet, I think. Let's go to the manor.
All right, you decide to get your tarot cards ready, and while you're in the haunted manor, the wicked old lady who offered you the service said it'd be fun. The first card she flips over shows you a photorealistic drawing of you flying on a hang glider directly into power lines. Is that good? You ask the psychic. She wordlessly puts cards away and vanishes into darkness. It's probably fine. You get +2 boldness and a fun new phobia.
I'm in danger.
You're wandering through the woods, hoping to meet some slutty pine cones, where you see Damien.
Hey, dumbass! Come here! Check out my fucking trap!
He's crouched down on the ground and seems to be petting the dirt.
Actually kind of psyched you're here. I know you do that cute thing where you're super dumb sometimes, so I'll explain. You know about wildfires, right? And by wildfires, I obviously mean fires that run wild in the forest. The ones I've been trying to catch all summer? Well, I'm about to catch one. Using this awesome hole in the ground that I covered in leaves and shit. So the next time... I mean...
said leaves and...
you know what, considering it's Damien, I wouldn't be surprised if it's actual shit. So the next time a wildfire runs over, it'll fall into the hole, boom! And I'll train that wildfire to be my pet. And we'll have an unbreakable bond for life.
Damien, it's a dog. It's not a dog.
I know what I said. God, I can't fucking wait. That wildfire's gonna look like such a noob when it falls in. Now come on, hide in this tiny bush with me until a wildfire runs by.
You take one look at the bush. It's super small. Hiding in there with Damien is going to require some real close quarters. You thirstily follow right behind him. What about social distancing, sir?
Fuck that!
Yeah.
And surprising no one, you both step on Damien's trap and fall into the hole.
Great.
Somehow I knew that was gonna end. It was gonna end up that way. Woo! Fuck yeah! My trap is so good that it even tricked me, its own creator. That's pretty fucking metal, hole.
Damien pats the wall of the hole with pride. It's adorable.
Oh my god, wait! If this hole is going to trap a wildfire, we just fell into it. Wait, holy shit! Are we trapped in this hole? I made this trap myself, so obviously there's a 0% chance that anyone can escape it. There's literally no point in even trying to get out! Fuck! I'm just going to state the obvious. We're definitely gonna fucking die in this hole. Alright, listen to me, Mello? We will die here. At this point, we just gotta accept the truth and try to adjust to our new lives in this hole. I'm officially making this corner of the hole our bathroom.
Wow, Damien is definitely committed to your new whole lifestyle. It would be rude not to follow suit. Quick, adjust your new living situations and make the best of it. Attract the morbid interest of mass media to cover your tragedy. Maybe they could throw you some free pizza. Or, is this hole so different from your normal life? Aren't you all trapped in a hole called society? The best you could do is give the hole a cool name like Fuckberg.
You know what? I like pizza, but I also like the name Fuckberg.
So number 2?
Number 2.
You're bold, man.
So,
Whoa. Whoa. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, we are trapped into a whole society. And now we're in a hole inside that hole. That's so deep. Just like this hole. And I always wanted to rename society Fuckberg. But apparently you can only rename a society if you're the vice president. So I officially declared myself the vice president of this hole. And I officially declare this hole to be known as Fuckberg, baby!
You and Damien go to work starting the new society of Fuckberg. Along with being the vice president, Damien declares himself chief of ass and secretary of infrastructure. Both of you work hard to institute a constitution of rights for Fuckberg citizens, as well as an official calendar of national holidays. You're really looking forward to March 3rd, which is Fuckberg's official make sweet hot love to the other person in the hole day. A few days later, some reporters show up to cover the heartbreaking tragedy of 2 hot young adults trapped in the big hole.
You reporters have big juicy asses in your head instead of brains. You're the ones trapped in a hole. We're free down here. In Fuckberg! Fuckberg forever!
The reporters leave. Later, you're watching the news on the TV you built from the hole. From hole wall and scraps. You're the engineering chief of Fuckberg, which obviously means gives you engineering powers. Maria here with Channel 9 News. Fuckberg, the new hole-based society where hot young adults are trying to escape to the bleakness of modern life. Is Fuckberg just another fad, or is it the place to be? For upcoming pre-winter holiday break traveler season. Coming up, learn how to cook pizza with your feet.
Holy shit! Mello, you're the most metal press secretary that Fuckberg's ever had! We're gonna have a bunch of rich yuppies coming here before you know it! Let's hear being beat those yuppies till they're fucking broke! Fuckberg forever!
You and Damien rent out the bathroom corner of Fuckberg on Airbnb. Damien's right, loaded hipsters are paying through the nose to stay in Fuckberg. Along with the flood of tourists, Fuckberg receives several requests for citizenship from different corporations and real estate moguls, along with hefty bribes. At first you're confused, but Damien explains that, as a chief of finance, he made Fuckberg into a very effective tax haven for corporations. After a few days of milking tourists and protecting businesses from paying fair taxes, you and Damien have more money than God, because Dawes doesn't have a bank account. Eventually, one of the
Even the
Airbnb...
currency.
The currency is Fuckberg.
Yeah,
Listen, it's Fuckberg. It can be whatever I want you would be, but obviously fuck has been popular. Eventually, one of the Airbnb guests gets tired of falling into the hole, so they throw a rope down into Fuckberg. You and Damien climb out of the hole with all your cash. And Damien burns up the rope, trapping everyone inside Fuckberg forever.
Mello, no matter what happens between us, we'll always have Fuckberg. Here's looking at you, kid.
You leave Fuckberg with loads of cash and beautiful memories of your days together with Damien in this game that's worth +3 fun. Fuckberg forever! Holy shit. Not only did you steal my fun, you capitalized on it.
Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Let's get that charm up.
Charm, oh, it's Dome.
Dome.
Once again, you have the bottle to spin. That day at the Camp Dome, you're doing some classic battle royale. Lots of fun and murder. You've cornered another player, who begs you to spare her life. You decide to spare her, but you still shoot an arrow in her spleen. Little known fact, people store excess charm in there. She starts bleeding charm, and you take +2 charm and drink it. It refreshes you and makes your skin clear.
You know, you mentioned a battle royale, and I saw this little heart thing around his neck.
The locket. Yeah, I was catching that too.
I was hoping to be one of those exploding collars.
Anyway, you're on a team with Joy and Dahlia playing a Camp Dome classic, Capture the Flag from the Jaws of a Hungry Kraken. Dahlia is having a blast, but Joy seems to be completely uninterested.
What's the matter with you, Joy? Are you having fun? I'm having a blast.
Nah, I'm completely uninterested in this.
Wow, cool, thanks. Do you assholes need a narrator or not?
I mean, I could be saving the world from actual Krakens right now. But instead, I'm stuck here playing a stupid game with no real satisfactory conclusion.
What are you talking about? The satisfaction is winning. And all the fellow Coven members, I can't allow myself to win the game without your full support and happiness.
Dahlia, we have been over this. You are not now, nor have you ever been, a member of the...
Oh god, this is me, I think. The Coven.
Yeah, I think so.
You say?
Dimitri, what the hell are you doing here?
Ah, wouldn't you like to know? My beautiful black lotus flower. Apparently I have the same voice for two people now. Hell with it.
Yeah, I would like to know. That's kind of what I asked.
Okay, I got it. We're vampiring it up. We're gonna go full vampire.
Oh, you want to skip ahead?
Yes, you want to skip ahead to villain style monologue, I see. But you know how much I hate the rush through the foreplay. Well, regardless, I've joined Camp Rival Camp so that I can finally vanquish the Coven leader once and for all, while you are alone and distracted. The joy of making s'mores and singing songs kayaking under the blistering, delightful sun are quite taxing on my brooding exterior. But such crosses must I bear.
Okay, to be honest, I got pretty bored and stopped listening to 6 sentences ago. But if you're a villain of the
If you're a villain of the Coven, Broody, not Liam, then you're a villain of mine.
Dahlia, stop.
Definitely.
For the goddess' sake, you are not a witch. You don't even have magic.
Sure I do. Watch this.
Dahlia uppercuts Dimitri right in the jaw. She's tattooed the word magic across her knuckles. She casts fists! Okay,
He cast magic fists.
listen, Dahlia is officially the best. She casts fists. She's a muscle wizard.
Magic fists.
Oh,
That's great.
Look, I understand that you're new here, so let me explain. Coven cross Dimitri fights cannot begin with long dramatic monologues laden with sexually frustrated undertones, and then
Can do.
she punches them right with the other fist, upon which she has apparently also tattooed the word sexually frustrated undertones. Dahlia, please just stay out of the way so I can wrap up
The fight and we can all go home. This episode only has 10 minutes left of runtime.
No way am I leaving the fierce leader alone to fend for herself against this freaking creep. That's not the Coven way.
Well, it seems that two girls have the same end goal, but can't compromise on how to get there. So maybe you can come up with a way to help them be more in sync?
Oh, shoot.
Help them. Force them to play DDR until they synchronize their movements, or give them the Wonder Twins magic ring so they can sync up their powers. Oh.
Why are my choices always like, I can't tell what's what?
That's the beauty of the writing, man. I couldn't even tell the other one, so I just literally closed my eyes and flopped between the two.
DDR, baby.
DDR time. It's not very fun.
Okay.
Everyone is extremely confused when you start dragging your DDR maths, but you don't care. You're about to reenact your favorite Evangelion episode. This is the best part of the day.
So you want us to dance and sync? Are you sure this will work? I'm not much of a dancer, really.
Nah, I bet you're natural. I love dancing. It's like punching with a backbeat.
Okay, fine. What song should I dance to? Ooh, this one looks promising. 24/7 lo-fi hip-hop radio. Heart-only lo-fi heart beats to study, relax, sleep.
Oh my goodness. No, wait, that's just news. What about Thank You Next by Ariana Grande?
Not my thing. Oh, what about Snuff by Slipknot?
Girl, do you even know what dance music is? Here, let's do Breathing by Ariana Grande.
Dahlia, do you know a different artist?
How about...
Actually,
How about something but... Wow.
I hate that I want to say wavelength.
Why are all of your suggestions Ariana Grande songs? Can't we pick something else?
Well, I like Starbucks. Oh, wait. I mean, you don't like the Riri Queen herself. I guess that's fine. Boring, unthinkable, and unforgivable, but fine. I occasionally also listen to anime opening themes that screams at my enemies.
Okay, well, if we can't play DDR to heavy metal, lo-fi, or Georgian chanting, or Gregorian, excuse me, This isn't going to work for me. You know what? I think we can at least agree on one thing. Schoenfield's plan is totally garbage. Hey, you two, remember me? The nefarious sexy bad guy who's been standing here the whole time waiting for you to get this fight over with?
Don't worry, Bozo. We didn't forget about you. Now it's my turn to suggest a battle strategy. Operation Throw Crocodiles as a go.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, dude.
Together join Dahlia, huck live crocodiles, and Dimitri. He retreats, as live crocodiles don't like being thrown but love to bite things indiscriminately. At least the problem is solved, but Joy and Dahlia are still pretty annoyed with you for wasting their time. They rectify this injustice by throwing more live crocodiles at you. The worst part is, they definitely never happened on Evangelion. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm for having such a dumb plan. You're still bold, baby!
I hate this game. I hate this game.
You What is everything? Create. You took the charm, so I can't fix that. You took the bolt, so I can't fix that. Fuck it, I'm getting smart. That day you go searching in the woods for edible wildflowers to make a delicious wildflower soup. You heard that some well-known flowers, like lilies and tulips, are actually poisonous. You decide to find out which flowers are bad by eating them all. A few hours later, you vomit up all the contents of your stomach and have a comprehensive list of which flowers not to put in the soup next time. Nice! You gain +2 smarts. Wildflower soup forever! Later, you're sitting around, fantasizing about what it would be like if Dahlia asked you on a date. Would you head to the gym? Would you have a gun, apparently, is what I was gonna say. Visit a battlefield? Go dancing DDR? How is this trend keep coming back up?
She really does like DDR. Hey, Chad there. Listen, I have an emergency. I need to take you to dinner tonight. Will you be my date?
Holy shit, you're also wondering what it would be like to suddenly inherit $1 million from a mysterious wealthy relative you've never met right now. Okay, that's not how it works apparently, but still, it's a date. God damn it.
That's pretty good.
You meet Dahlia at a high-class restaurant. Damn, she really went all out for this.
Thank you for coming, Chazer. Allow me to hold open the door and pull out your chair for you. Now, shall we have some romantic mood lighting? I brought my own candle just in case this restaurant didn't have one.
Dahlia puts an already lit candle out of her pocket and sets it on the table. Fancy.
That's already lit. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I love what you are wearing tonight. Makes you look very handsome and/or beautiful.
Okay, you're about to say ditto when you realize Dahlia is frantically flipping through some kind of guidebook.
Okay, I suppose to kiss your hand now. I think, alright, give it here.
Oh god. Alright.
No, Dahlia, slow down. You're skipping ahead a few steps. First you have to order the appetizers, then you ask your date about themselves and listen politely. Why don't you start at the top? This time, don't be too eager to go in for the compliments of physical affection. Your attitude should be inviting, but with an air of mystery.
Got it, coach. Mysteriously inviting. I'll start back at pulling the chair out.
Atta girl, if you need me, I'll be taking notes behind that big fern over there. Don't be afraid to holler for me for help.
Okay, Chazer, let's try this again. You look very handsome and/or beautiful tonight. Please tell me everything about your childhood. Oh, didn't you know? I'm trying to earn my romantic first date badge. Coach is scoring me to see if I'm eligible to receive it. I've been practicing all week. I was eager to get started. I must have forgotten to tell you. It's okay that he's not here, right? This badge is really important to me.
Well, it's not the exact scenario you imagined for your first date being with Dahlia, but you take it. Besides, you want to see her succeed. Maybe you should even help her further. What show-stopping date maneuver could you pull out to ensure Dahlia could get her badge? Go for the overkill. Don't just pay for the bill. Pay for all the bills. This date will never be enough. Everyone knows it takes 10,000 hours to achieve mastery, so implant artificial memories of thousands of dates in Dahlia's brain. That feels smart as hell to me.
Well, you're 11 smart.
I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I'm smart. Sorry to interrupt this otherwise completely organic romantic scenario, but don't you think it's a bit overkill to just get a Monster Scout badge? And perhaps a little unethical?
I respectfully disagree, Coach. I am fully committed in earning this badge and spare no ethical quandary to do it.
Luckily for you, Big Pharma is super fucked up, so you soon find what you're looking for in a highly experimental drug designed to treat liver disorders.
Side effects may include hyperactivity, narcolepsy, feces and blood, organ loss, creating artificial memories of thousands of hours of a day, and cough. Perfect! Down the hatch. I'm gonna have such a buff liver after this.
She takes a handful, and so do you, to show support. You're immediately thrown into a simulation dinner date with Dahlia. It's quite lovely. It is one of thousands of simulations. In one date, you find each other in an 80s arcade and elope to a remote beach house. In another, you go to several breakfast dates and make cake buildings out of waffles. Every day you see her, it's like you're meeting her all over again. You and Dahlia fall in love, and then you fall out of love, and then you become betrothed by other people. But you run away from the simulation so you can be together. So romantic. You find yourselves in a universe where each of you is married to a sentient stone fruit. Okay, I had to make sure I read that right.
It's stone fruit.
I've never heard of that before. Anyway. Yet you meet up once a day to do a puzzle together, swap stories about fruit wives. Oh. It's you.
Oh, Chazzer. I don't know what's outside of the Matrix we used to think was real life, but I promise I'll find you on the other side, somewhere, somehow.
You wake up in a hospital. You remember taking the drugs. You took them with someone beautiful. Chazzer, Dahlia, are you two okay? You were all cold for 2 days.
Yeah, Chazzer, right? This may sound weird, but I feel like I've known you from somewhere, like from another life. Did the word peaches and plum mean anything to you?
You say nothing, but smile and take Dahlia's hand. You lead her to the hospital cafeteria and enjoy an effortless date while Coach looks on, speechlessly amazed. You two went into a coma and came out of it with unparalleled dating skills. After making you promise to never do this again, Coach awards you with the badge, as well as +2 charm and +1 smarts. Wow. I never knew a drug trip could lead to this. Oh, I think this is the end. So, who do you want to take to the meteor shower? You can pick to go alone as an option. This is you, Nara.
Okay, then, you know what? After having my soul ripped out, replacing his blood, and enslaving a race of tiny people, I think Damien's the one for me.
Alright, and we'll find... Alright, so we'll confirm it. Alright, Charles. Who is your soulmate in all this? Or you can just be alone.
I'm about to just end up going alone.
That is an option. You can do it. I can't pick it for you, though. I mean, I'm actually going to pick it for you.
What happens if you go alone, though?
Sometimes it's kind of a sullen ending. Sometimes you get a secret ending to the game. I don't know. If you pick somebody and they reject you, that's also an ending. That's kind of like the end point of this is like you're working towards various endings, so it has replayability in that aspect.
I'm going alone.
Going alone. Ask none of them. And I think I fucked up along the way probably once or twice, but fuck it.
You had a good ending, though.
Well, let's hope, because now everything gets calculated. Okay, it starts to. You ask none of them. Why? You're unsure. But this mystery gets solved when later that day, when you get a call from your mother. She wants you to know that wants to know how you're doing. You tell her about how sad you are and going to the meteor shower alone. Oh, honey, she says, I think the time has come to tell you that you have a strange disease that stops you from asking anyone for a date. It's called utter fear of rejection. I'm sorry to be the one to break the news to you, but remember to eat your vegetables. Oh no. You spend the meteor shower alone. Your mom calls you.
Dang.
She's like your best friend. And hey, we think having a good relationship with your parents is a healthy and good one. But here, this is coded as having failed, you loser.
Damn.
This is me. You finally got some courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
A summer fling between you and me? Ah, yes, a summer fling is an essential part of having the best summer ever.
Is this actually succeed?
Look, I even had it on my list. Almost forgot. Because, Chazzer, I'm glad to have you around. Let's check Summer Fling off my list together.
The last day of camp was dreamy. You and Dahlia spent hours trying to get as many Monster Scout badges as you could before the meteor shower. You got a badge for learning how to teleport black-footed weasels from black-footed albatrosses. You got a badge for helping Coach get with a very difficult crossword. And you got a badge for learning 15 different ways to kiss. When the meteor shower started, you already earned a new badge in secret for falling in love with such a buff, beautiful woman. Alright, how'd your chaotic husbando go, Nera?
I wonder.
You finally gathered the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
You want to be my summer fling, huh? You know, I used to think you were just some nature noob. Figured there was no way you'd ever rise to the challenge of being a wilderness badass like me. And I was right. You're just still pretty damn good. And I like your attitude. God. Wait.
Oh, it was good, okay.
So yeah. Okay. So yeah. Let's be summer wilderness badasses. Together.
The last day of camp was rad. You and Damien went out on a romantic hike. Damien tried to fistfight a bear, and it chased you two for several hours, or miles too. But as you were sprinting away from the bear, praying for your life, Damien held your hand. Alright, congratulations. Two of us win.
Yay!
So, that was it. Oh god, there's still more. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, and I can see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epic treasures forever. Every kiss, every laugh, and now a constellation we'll always find a way gazing to the starry night, no matter how many years to go by. And I need to put my headphones in because I think this is just a song playing right now.
There's no lyrics or anything.
Oh, whatever. But hey, that was Monster Camp. So, I mean, I'm just gonna say, it's great. It builds on what made the first game amazing, and it twisted it just enough where it's not the same old recipe. Well, I guess what about you two for having come along in this adventure for longer than I thought it was gonna take?
Yeah, I'd say this was yeah, this was a pretty interesting run. I gotta say. Yeah, because there's a lot more interesting scenarios. Like a hell of a lot more chaotic than prom, really. And like a lot of it just had me laughing my ass off. There's no other way to explain it.
I'm
So,
not
yeah,
too good with VNs.
But anyway. So you can see some of the voice casts that are here. We didn't hear most of them just because I turned off voice cue stuff. For whatever reason. Also, I saw Gerard in the list. I didn't even realize he gave a voice to this.
We didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, I turned those
No.
off. That's my bad. But anyway. I guess while the credits play out, I'm gonna do my outro. I'm gonna do kind of an outro thing for whatnot. We can keep going after that. But if you folks liked Monster Prom, this whole thing, you can find out what systems is available on and cost, anything of that sort, down in the description below. And hopefully next time I do initial reactions, hopefully it won't be a goddamn 2-hour endeavor. God damn it. But I hope you two had fun with all this.
Yeah, I had fun.
Let's just say I can't wait for Monster Hunter Rise.
You know what? I'll give you a close second. Anyway. Well, I guess I don't got much else to say about this. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign things off here. Thank you, Charles and Era, for coming along on this adventure, so I didn't have to do this entire voice cast thing again by myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, good. Because because we either suffer along with you instead of you having to kill your own voice.
Yeah. Alrighty. And that, I guess that's all I got. I'm kind of trying to blunder my way through credits. It's a lot easier when you're by yourself, so this is a weird experience for me right now as well. Alright, I'm gonna cant there. I think I went through all the credits already. So, anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next initial reaction video, whatever that might be. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day.